Stephen, watching Free Speech TV on online at freespeech.org, in Seattle, Washington. Hey, Stephen, what's up?
Good morning, Tom. I was wondering about your opinion regarding Salman Rushdie's remarks on Bill Maher. He said that he felt that Donald Trump may actually be a Manchurian candidate there to ensure that Hillary wins by humiliating the Republican Party and steering people left. What's your opinion on that?
I doubt that in those nice, clean, explicit terms. But I've been saying from the very beginning that I believe that Donald Trump got into this race on behalf of the billionaire class to push Jeb Bush out. And once Jeb Bush is dead politically, then Donald Trump will probably fade into the background, and you're going to see a Republican who's acceptable to the billionaire class. Ted Cruz will take the billionaires' money and do what they say. Marco Rubio will take the billionaires' money and do what they say. John Kasich will take the billionaires' money and do what they say. They all have a long history of doing just exactly that. Jeb Bush, maybe not. He's got enough money, enough connections, enough family, enough power, and that he's not as malleable. And so, because Donald Trump was one of those billionaires at that Coke event where, Jeb Bush and others, Scott Walker and others came and made their sales pitches. I mean, he was originally one of the buyers of a Republican candidate. And I just, this is my personal conspiracy theory. It may be totally wrong, but my personal conspiracy theory is that after the billionaires watched Scott Walker and Kasich and Bush and all these guys do their song and dance, they turned to each other and they said, Jeb Bush is the presumptive nominee. He's got the most money, but he's not our guy. He's not talking about our issues, and he's too independent. And so we've got to figure out who else to, and they tried Scott Walker. Wisconsin was a great lab, but it turns out that Scott Walker was just too much of a doofus. And the question that they've got to figure out. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Like when he advocated the wall on the Canadian border, that was a
right.
bad sign.
Yeah. Well, I think he just looks like a doofus even. I mean, I realize it's tacky to make fun of people's looks, but in politics, they say politics is Hollywood, that DC is Hollywood for ugly people. But there's some reality to, the tallest person usually wins the presidential race. People want candidates who at least look intelligent, the whole John Kennedy thing. And Scott Walker just looks like, he looks like Alfred E. Newman.
He does. And another thing I saw in Bill Maher the other day was I saw what I believe will be our future president, probably in 2024. He's young, attractive, very bright. He was very popular as mayor of San Francisco. Now he's lieutenant governor of California, Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom.
He'd be president.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. Gavin Newsom is a hell of a guy. He's got a great political record. He's smart. He's good looking. He looks like a central casting politician. Sometimes that works against you, but generally not. And I don't disagree with you, Stephen. I don't disagree. Thanks a lot for the call, and thanks for watching Free Speech. To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here, and please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.